What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles with a 2012 Can-Am Spyder RT. Not exactly sure what package it is, whether it's a comfort package or audio package, but I'll figure that out later. Let's check this thing out. It's gorgeous. It's got really low miles. It's in amazing shape. Let's take it for a spin. And this is the automatic version. Just real quick, I want to show you how to start one of these things, because I'm going to do it anyway. Watch the screen. It's going to tell you what to do. Well, normally you have to press the mode button, but it's not asking me to do that. I don't know why. Alright, so it's an electric parking brake. Right now the parking brake is on. I'm going to press that parking brake. Now the parking brake is... Oh, okay. Parking brake's off, but we gotta put it in gear. No, I put it back on. Okay, parking brake is off. We're in neutral. This is how you change the gears. So you pop it in first, and then if you want to put it in neutral, you pop it in. You press this little finger button, and you pop it in neutral, and while you're holding down neutral, you press the reverse button, and now you're in reverse. Now something you'll notice real quick: no hand brakes, all foot brakes. It's all electronically controlled with the three wheels. It's actually pretty sophisticated. But if you're used to riding motorcycles, it might be a little scary if you get into a scary situation, which seems to often happen to me. Another different thing that from riding motorcycles is you actually steer the handlebars. That's odd. So when you're turning, if you're taking a hard turn, you think, oh, I don't have to lean into it, because you don't have to lean to steer. If you don't lean into it, you're gonna feel like you're getting thrown the other way, so you just kind of lean in anyway. But these things are pretty fun. Look, I can press the button, harden or soften the suspension. You have to shift it electronically with the little buttons. It's got 5 speeds, and actually it downshifts and speed revs RPM matches the engine. It's pretty cool. So all you worry about is upshifting. You let the Can-Am Spyder do the rest. And it is a little bit smoother if you let off the throttle when you shift. I've ridden a bunch of these. I personally prefer the automatic. No, the manual. I prefer the manual ones with a clutch and everything like that. I feel like I'm more connected to the vehicle. But a lot of people really like these automatics. They just want to hop in and not think about it and just press buttons and do their thing. Which, if you're gonna get one, you know, this is the RT. This is the top of the line one. This thing has a pretty high sticker price if you ever price these things out brand new. This one's got the tour pack on the back with the backrest and the stereo system. We can turn that stereo system up a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm listening to, but the stereo system works good. It's actually a pretty quiet vehicle. A lot of stuff going on in there. When you start pressing the mode button, there's a lot of different options. And I don't want to, it's got an option to put a trailer on there. I don't want to mess with it too much while I'm driving. But if you check out the walk around video, I'll definitely get into all that stuff. If you've never ridden a Can-Am Spyder, you got to do it. It's definitely a unique experience. I would love to just go jump in a field and start ripping around. I don't want to mess up anyone's crops, but you know, it'd be a lot of fun. This would be a lot of fun in the snow or the rain. Just drifting it, turning off the traction control if you could do that. And Can-Am really did a unique thing when they built this thing, and they've grabbed a lot of the market. You see a lot of these things riding around. A very unique looking piece, and it's great for people who really don't want the risk of maneuvering a heavy bike, but they still want the open road. They want to be touring around. They want to do all that stuff. But the idea of just, you know, having a big old bike, and it's a whole lot safer than a trike with one wheel in front. I mean, there's no question about it. Those things they're pretty dangerous. You can't really handle them. You can't throw them into corners. So if you're going to go the three-wheel route, in my book, there is only one way to go. It actually throttled me back when I took that turn, when I really just dove into that turn. This thing is really sophisticated. It's got a red line of 9,000 RPMs. And the turns feel so much better when you actually lean into them. Because if you don't, it feels like you're going to fly off in the other direction. Now guys, the last Can-Am Spyder I had, I sold to a guy in New Mexico who flew down and rode it back. It took him 3 or 4 days. Well, you know, it might take him 2 weeks. I think he took his time. He went all over the place. I think maybe it took him 2 weeks to do it. He loved it. He was not. That was actually an RSS. This is the top of the line, RT. And this thing's it's definitely fun. It's a lot of fun to drive. You can take this thing anywhere. You can take this thing off, you know, on like, you know, gravel roads and stuff like that and have no problem keeping up, because you got that stability, you know what I mean? The back end can swing around all you want to. Just do a little drift action, learn how to counter steer. This thing's definitely a lot of fun. And I just filled up the gas tank. It took me like 5 minutes to figure out how to fill up the gas tank. The one thing about this is you actually have to read the manual to learn how to do all this stuff. I mean, it's really tacked out. It's got a lot of buttons. You'll probably spend a little bit of time just trying to figure everything out. But it's definitely worth it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, it's got cruise control. This thing's got cruise control, heated grips, electric suspension, electric parking brake. It's got the stereo. What else does it have? It's got an auxiliary input somewhere. I haven't found it, but it says it's got one. You can tow a trailer with it. I mean, these things are made for trips. Taking these things on big old trips, throwing the wife on the back. You hear how it downshifts and it matches the RPMs? It makes the downshift really, really smooth. see my fingers reaching for the brake. It takes a little bit getting used to not having a handbrake. Actually, you don't have to get off the throttle to shift. I mean, you would have no problem riding this thing in the rain. It basically has little car tires on it. Let's see if this guy waves to me. Of course he waved. He's riding a scooter. He's happy that I waved to him. It's definitely a comfortable ride. I love the ergonomics on it. It's simple. Most of the you get a lot of stuff, a lot of information off that digital gauge right there. Guys, if you want to see more about this thing, check out the walk around video. I'm going to get real in depth. I'm going to show you everything about it. If there's a flaw on this Can-Am, you will know about it. You have 100% confidence if you're flying down or driving down to get this thing. It's going to be on eBay. Not sure what it's going to be priced out yet, but I'll list the price underneath the video. All right, guys. Thanks, and remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.